Thanks for dropping by for another video, and today's going to be blues, 12-bar blues in the key of A, and this is really an important lesson because this is kind of where it all starts, and this is some really foundational material here today, so you want to listen up closely. So we have 3 chords we need to learn today in this song, and so far we haven't learned any of these. We're going to jump right into this today. Oh, and by the way, thanks for all your support and for dropping by and listening to my videos. Feel free to leave comments or whatever if there's some songs you want to learn, but really appreciate you dropping by today. So our first chord is going to be A7th, and it's a fairly easy chord. So the A7th, again, we're starting with our second finger that we've been using a lot in a lot of these other chords. You're going to be on your 4th string, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Second finger on the 4th string, okay? And then you're going to skip a string. Remember, if you watched the other lesson, we learned in A sus we had our second finger on the 3rd string. Now you're going to skip that, and you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, okay? And maybe you can see that that's the A7th there. Really cool chord. So that's the A7th. And the next chord is going to be a D7th. So what makes this fairly easy is that you're simply going to hop those 2 fingers over. Just hop them down or over, however you prefer to say it. And there is this is the start of your D. We've got one other thing we have to do as opposed to when we learned the D6. This is D6 that I have right now, but if you put that 1st finger on your 2nd string, 1st fret, there's a D7. Okay, and then you just hop those 2 fingers back up for the A7th. So we're learning these chords because they're really easy to connect. That's part of the reason why we're learning this 12-bar blues in this lesson. And not to mention that being able to play the 12-bar blues is foundational. Songs are based off of the blues, so once you get this down, it's going to benefit you a lot. So there's one other chord that we need to learn, and that's going to be the E7th. So this is how we go to the E7th. When you're playing that A7th, that 1st finger, your first move is going to be to put that 1st finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret. It just naturally wants to fall there. And I want you to remember this sequence. This is every time you do this chord, I want you to do it the same way. Put your 1st finger down. The 2nd finger right here is going to go up 1 string. It'll be on your 5th string, and then your 3rd finger comes off. So now you have your E7. Okay. And I think for now we're just going to go back to the A7th. So I'm going to have a sheet, a lead sheet, or a PDF or something that has the chords on here. But your 12-bar blues, I'm going to play through this and kind of demonstrate. So I think we're going to do this straight instead of swung. Since Horse with No Name was the previous song, we swung that. This we're going to do straight. So it's going to be 4 measures on the A7th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 2 on the D7, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on the A7. Now we're going to go 2 on E7. 2, 3, 4. and that's the end of the 12-bar blues, and then it just wraps around. Now that's kind of a simplified version, but it would be best to master that, okay? And then you can see that this would be, well, I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Well, I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. See, just so many songs have blues in it. You know, you could do well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. Take those old records off the shelf and sit and listen to them by myself. On and on and on. Okay, so while you're learning this, bear in mind that you're going to have lots of fun things you'll be able to do with that. There's so many songs. And again, this is the foundation of learning how to figure out songs on your own. These 3 chords, this blues in the key of A, let's stop here just for a second. We'll do some quick theory on this. So in the key of A, you have 3 main chords, and that are the chords that are in this song. It's your A, your D, and your E. Okay, those are your 3 main chords. You can do it this way too. You can go on your fingers, starting with your pinky. You can go A, B, C, D, and E. A, D, and E. That's your 1, 4, and 5. You'll hear people talking about 1, 4, and 5, and that's a little bit more advanced. But for now on, until we get into more theory, just think of every song, whatever key you're in, you want to know what the 1, 4, and the 5 is. And if that goes completely over your head, just don't worry about it. Just let it incubate for a while, as I always say. And don't lose any sleep over the theory. Eventually you'll get it. But the main thing you want to get from this is when somebody says, oh, it's in the key of A, you want to think A, D, and E. Those are your 3 main chords, okay? And I would practice this strumming straight, and you can also swing it too. At this point, though, I like to have you to do this straight, though, because what can happen, like learning swing can be fun, and once you master swing, that's cool. But I have found through my teaching is that if you get locked into swinging every song, then some students can just get locked into swinging, and you can't break them out of it. I mean, it's like that was a mistake that I learned when I first started teaching. Was I would do Horse with No Name, and I would teach this as a swing, and I think there was a couple other swings, and boy, they learned how to swing, but then I couldn't get them to play straight. So you want to be able to do both. So make sure you mix it up. This one I would probably do straight if you did Horse with No Name prior to this one, okay? And so let's see. I don't think there's anything else to do on this one. This is a little bit more work because now you've got 3 chords. All right, folks. Well, thanks a bunch. I sure appreciate you dropping by and listening to the videos. Really appreciate your support. So have fun with this, and feel free to subscribe and leave any messages if you'd like me to try some other songs. And we will come back to this and elaborate on it. There's a lot more to learn about this 12-bar blues. This is just the bare bones, but learn this first, and we'll be back for more. Okay. Anyways, thanks a lot, and have a great day, and we will see you on the next video.